be adding strides on the course. You get time penalties and it gets too wide. Like if it was an oxer to oxer on 3 strides, you have to do 3, you can't do 4. So you've got to, now as a young horse of this smaller height, you've got to try and make yourself do the right numbers. Your training, in your training at home, I'd make sometimes to make him slow and calm, and then in the training I'd land after the jump and sometimes walking, because he lands and he shoots off. Like he's got to jump and then think. Very easy for the instructor to say, halves are good. Yeah. Good, very good guys, very good. All right, guys. You've got to sort of start your turn a little bit early because he falls out to the right. Okay? And then the other part is after the yellow oxer, he gets a little wild after that jump. You've got to sort of look at the triple bar. Even if he's being silly and wild, you've got to keep staying on your line, fixing him with your leg and your hand, but looking at the next jump. Good luck. After the 1 stride combination, try and really calm him down, like slow him down and getting him, like we don't want him fired up for the 3 stride line at the end. Okay. Just gently say to yourself, that was 1 too many. I'm going to try and get 6 and 6 here. Good, you got it. Okay, walk. Good. Just come back. We've got to try and get rid of that little add at the end. We've got to try and somehow get 6 strides at the end, but without making him go fast. It's very difficult, okay? Just come back to your red oxer. We want 6 strides and 6 strides. We've got to try and get out of this habit of adding an extra stride at the end. But you've got to do it in a calm way. That's the hard part with this horse. Good. Okay, keep going. Look at the jump. Good. Good. Now try and calm him down a bit here, Massimo. Try and calm him down. That's it. And turn, and turn. Whoa. Okay, now slow, 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 slow. Good job. Good. And try and relax him. Get him to fall asleep a bit there, mate. That's it. And easy. Good work. Take 1 left circle. 1 left circle. And try and just get him to be nice and relaxed. And just do your turning exercise 1 more time. Let's see if we can get that perfect in 6 and 6. Yep, just try that. Be a little bit more to the inside between the green vertical to the yellow vertical. Like cut in a little bit to get up there in 6. But you're doing well, mate. But keep flowing there a bit. Nice one. Very good. Very good. Come on in, mate. Come on in. All right, guys, gather up here. Gather up here.
皆さん集まってください。
Hey, now listen. This is a very, very challenging course. It's not meant to feel easy.
すごくね難しいコースで、簡単ではないと
There
思いま
was
す。
a lot of turning questions,
コーナリングすごい難しいコーナリングと
forward
か、
distances, some steady distances.
前に伸ばしていかなきゃいけない観光とか、詰めなきゃいけない観光だとか。
I always like going to a competition and walking the course and knowing that I've done harder exercises in my training than what I'm faced with in the competition.
コースで、競技会に出るときにコースを歩いたときにね、そのコースの難易度よりももっと難しい、内容のことを練習のうちにやっていきたいっていうのが考えで。
You know, you did a great job. This horse he finds the jumping very difficult just in the way he goes.
椎名さんね、すごい頑張ってましたよ。あんまりね、このコースちょっと難しいっていう感じだと思うんですけど。
To me, in your training with this horse, I would do a lot of the gymnastic work that we did yesterday.
この馬だったら、昨日やったようなジムナスティックのね、練習をね。
Like the bounces, so he starts sort of learning to use his body in the correct way.
障害小さくてもいいので、バウンスみたいなのでね、いかにね、馬が正しいフォームで足を使えるかっていうのを身につけていくのがいい。
He's going to be difficult in the jumping. He
障害では多分
finds it hard.
苦労する馬だと思います。
You ride good. You ride very well, mate.
よくうまく乗れてたと思います、秋子さん。
And then the biggest thing I can say to you is you're going to be a master at trying to find your distance away from the jump. Like
障害から結構前からこの観光踏切を読むっていうのがすごく重要になってくると思います。
he's no good if you gallop up to the jump and then 2 strides out try and change him.
障害について直前の2歩前とかで急に調整しようとすると遅いので、もっと前から踏切を見て数えれるように。
So you've got to become much better than the other riders at seeing your distance a long way away from the jump, so you don't have to fuss within the last 2 or 3 strides.
特にこの馬の場合は直前で修正しなくていいように、もっと前の時点から右地点見つけて調整してあげられるようにした方がということがいいと思います。
But Akido, you've got this. You're blessed with natural talent.
すごいね、才能ある乗り手だと思うので。
So you've got to make the most of it, okay?
それをしっかり生かしてください。
May you're blessed with talent as well. This
メイさんもね、すごくね、才能ある乗り手だと思うので。
is a very tricky horse.
すごく難しい馬で。
But she's a good jumper.
障害的技術はすごくあるかなと思います。
To me, and it's very obvious, once she hits the jump and gets a little bit nervous, then she sort of switches off.
この馬はね、一回ね、ミスして落下したりすると、そこで馬がパニックっちゃって、失ってしまうというところが、この馬の明らかな弱点だと思うんですけど。
And then, especially in the second half of the course, you've got to try and keep her relaxed and calm and confident.
特にね、コースの後半で、いかに馬を落ち着かせて、自信を失わないように自信を出してあげるかというのがすごいポイントになってくるかなと思います。
I find with the thoroughbreds at the second half of the course they get a little bit fast.
大体ね、競走馬の場合は特にコースの後半になるとどんどんスピードが上がっていったりとか、テンションが上がるところがあるので。
And what I noticed was she gives you her best jump when you come to the jump a little bit slow.
でこの馬の場合はね、特にいかにこう、抑えて、その時の抑えて飛んだ方がいい比率を見せてくれると思うので、そこを意識して。
If you can jump the jump slow, she sort of measures the fence better.
そうすることって、よく自分自身で障害があって飛べると思うので。
Hey, but listen, you're very good rider, okay? So we want to not be satisfied of how you are now. We want to see you next time even better, okay?
もっと次に会う時はもっと技術を磨いてされるかと思います。
It's the hard thing sometimes when you're the best rider in the stable.
難しいので、その自分の周りで自分が一番うまい乗り手だと。
It's hard to improve because
成長するのがすごく難しいので。
subconsciously you're superior to the other riders.
常にね、どっかでね、自分が他の乗り手より優れてると思っちゃうと、そこから成長しなくなるので、そこを気をつけて。
So you must stay hungry and desperate to
常に
improve.
ね、上を目指して、うまくなれるように頑張ってください。
Hey, mate, this is a good horse, but I don't know. The part that I find hard with him, he charges at the jump, so you sort of feel like you have to hold him back. And the part that I want you to improve is when you hold him back, there's got to be a moment where he slows and then you will again. And what I see with him is sometimes you hold him back and then you hold him back again. You end up on one too many So your reaction is correct. You balance the horse, but as soon as you balance, then you've got to relax and keep going again. You're not sort of balance and then balance again. That's the hard part. You sometimes get one too many strides into the jump. I feel like you steady him, and then you steady him again, where you've got to steady it and then let go of it. It's very hard to do. I thought I'd hop on this horse and look like the champion rider, but I was surprised how difficult he is, because he's sort of a bit aggressive and you sort of have to steady him a bit. So there's got to be steady, but then let and travel on. I want you to start making. Let's see. You've got a very nice horse, Massimo. He's a little bit more difficult than he looks, so it goes to show that you're a very good rider. For me, the hard part, especially on these left turns, is it's sort of, he doesn't carve through the turn, like he almost like falls out through the side of his body. So on the two left turns, to fence 4 and then to the 3 stride, you've got to use like the outside leg and sort of start your turn a little earlier than you think. And then, to me, the hardest thing with him is he lands and he charges a bit. So in your training, I think, especially in the warm-up, a lot of jumping and then coming back to walk, so that when he jumps a jump, he thinks slow, and not, you do a good job. He's more difficult than I thought he would be. So it's hard because when he charges the jump, you sort of have to hold him back, but then when he jumps, you've got to let go. And I found it hard to soften to the horse as he's jumping. But he's a very good horse, so I think he's done a good job. Pop back on. There's that girl, Shino. Shino, I think we should do the course at this height again. I'm just worried your horse, we're going to make it a little bigger for these other ones, but I think it's not fair to your horse if we make him bigger.